Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to walk you through the process of adding a signature to your email using the Outlook web app of Office 365. First, to get started, remember that we want to make sure that we're following proper HCPS procedures when adding a signature to our email. So I've gone to the communications SharePoint homepage, and on the left hand side there's the branding toolbox, which includes all of the logos that have been approved for usage within our school district. Within that branding toolbox there's a folder for email signature. There are 3 logos there that are best to be used within your HCPS email. What I did was I selected the one that says best, and over to the right hand side there's the ellipse, and I selected that, and then I'm going to select it again and I download that image onto my computer. So I've already done that process, so now that logo is actually living on my computer. And then I'm going to navigate to my Office 365 main page. From there, I'm going to use the cogwheel up in the upper right hand corner, which navigates me to my Office 365 settings. Underneath that menu, there's the Mail app settings. So I'm going to select Mail. It opens a new window. And once the settings load, over on the left hand side, I'm going to use the scroll bar and I'm going to scroll down. And under the layout menu, there is the email signature option. So I'm going to select that, and it takes me into a card where I can actually create my own email signature. Now remember, when we're adding our email signature, you're going to want to make sure that you've already read that email procedure memo that was included in your new teacher orientation module, kind of outlining expectations for the usage of email signatures within our district. So the first thing that I'm going to definitely want to have as part of my signature would be my name. So I'm going to start typing my name. And then underneath of that, I'm going to want to signify, I'm a teacher, I'm a guidance counselor, what my specific role here is within the district. And under that, then, I'm going to probably want to have my school location and the address of my school. And then underneath of that, it's probably best to include maybe your school phone number or the fax number. That is a best way in order for somebody to actually contact you through the phone rather than through email. And then the final piece to that is I have that logo that I've downloaded onto my computer, and what I want to do is I want to use this image icon, and I'm going to navigate to where I have that image saved. And I'm going to include that in my email, so there it is underneath. Now you do have the option to change kind of the formatting of your font and your text. Just remember that this is going to be part of your professional communication, so we're going to want to make sure that that kind of stays as streamlined as possible, so that your signature is easy for people to read. Up at the top we have 2 boxes that you can select. So the first one is, do you want the signature to be included on your new messages? So that would be anytime you go to create a new message that it automatically appears, and then also include your signature on messages that you forward or reply. So if you select those 2 things, by default your new signature will be included on your messages. We can test it out by going and navigating to options and navigating back out to actually your mailbox. And we can close this window on the right where your settings are by selecting the cogwheel again, and then that menu window disappears. So let's go to new, and we'll just double check to make sure that our signature has been inserted, and there it is. It's automatically there, and so now I know that when I'm ready to really send an email, my signature has been added appropriately.